What's up, dudes and dudettes of the area? My name's Scythe and we are back again for some more Diablo 3! Hello, Tyrael. Isn't he cool? I like him better when he's in his angel form. He's got those beautiful wings. But yeah, so we ended up, since the last episode, swapping out our crystal orb things for these ones, which ended up giving us a little bit more XP. Didn't even really look at the other stats, but either way, it was overall just better and more experience. But either way, hope you're all doing fantastic today, everybody. Hope this video makes your day even better. I would very much appreciate if you would gulp. Hit the like button for me, folks. It would help me out very, very much. And we may end up actually finishing Act 4 in today's episode, because Act 4 is a very, very short act. Now, I don't know if we actually will. Could end up finishing it in this episode. Definitely will finish in the next one if we don't today, folks. What was that? Now even these angel characters are having diaries? Like, seriously. Yes. For some reason everything turned black today. It was a solar eclipse. Wow, these enemies are actually really strong. They have a lot of health on them. Okay. And then warp back in and grab all the goodums. Say, JK, there is no goodums. Alright, well. An empowered shrine, that'll just make us stronger. Yes! I am down for that. These enemies really... they really don't know what to do they? So this area as well, folks, can end up potentially taking a lot of time. That's why you'll have to excuse, it might look like I'm rushing. I'm not necessarily trying to rush through it. It's more so that this area can end up taking a lot of time, and I would like to. It'd be cool if we could end up finishing this act today. I'd be very happy about that. What is this? Oh, it's just one of those places with storybooks. Okay. But yeah, so we kind of gotta go around these big orbed rooms. Hello, weird Grim Reaper dude, you look cool. And find the exit path, which... yeah, it could end up potentially taking a little while to actually get through it, because it's one of those zones where, nope, I see all of that ice, where you kind of have to, like, oh, they're doing meteor spells. I was wondering what was happening. Teleport, there you go. Is he cloning himself too? Like, is it one of those ones? Man, alive. Die. Well, that was a pretty tough guy. Well, he wasn't really tough. He was tough. Didn't hurt us that much, though. So yeah, see, this is kind of what I mean. Like, this is kind of what ends up happening, especially when you end up doing runs and stuff like that, where we ended up. Yeah, look at that. All the way around. Here was the entrance. You can get so unlucky with it, man. Like, seriously. Oh, boy. Because otherwise, it's always the last place you look, you know? It just ends up happening like that. Get out of here. Die. Also, what are these weird glowing enemies? They look like the fire character from Starbound. You know? Whatever it's called. I don't know and I don't care. But I'm pretty sure this place has... does this one have a couple floors? It might... oh, great. That molten chain. That scares me. Because the molten chain can end up being particularly tough if you don't know how to deal with it. I mean, granted, we're invincible. And arcane is definitely, like, keeps us alive for 50 years. Yeah, that's right. So there's like 20 zillion floors to this place. Ooh! We're already at the boss. Look, Tyrael, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Yeah, we're already at that fallen angel dude. All right. Now, I know I keep skipping most of these cutscenes, folks, and I'm sorry about that, but yeah. This guy was also a boss in Diablo 2. So that's cool that... okay, shut up. Let me fight you. We fight! He's kind of like a bigger version of that other weird demon enemy. Okay, so far he doesn't hurt much, thank goodness. Oh boy, he's got insta-freezing and then freezing on top of that. I mean, we've been getting very lucky though. Woo! Go ahead, Buster. Oh, I see. That's just one of his attacks. He just does that. That's so cheap, man. That could end up being like such a bad boss to deal with. No! Okay. Thank goodness we were stun locked. I didn't even notice his health. I didn't know he was already almost dead. But we could potentially, like, he stun locked us. While we were still being stunned, I guess we couldn't end up being frozen. So that's pretty good. Hey, look, it's baby versions of him. You killed our brother, blur, we're done because we're weaker than him. Yep, should have left it to him. Also, triumphant music, because I'm pretty sure we're already almost done. Well, here's that spire area I was talking about. Yeah, so I don't know how many floors there are to this place. You turn evil, don't you? Do you? Do you ever shut up? Shut up and turn evil. Yes, it was evil the whole time. I knew it. Oh, this guy's actually a little bit stronger, isn't he? JK, he's dead. All those guys ever do is give us gold. Ooh. Well, we're almost at a level, which is nice. Okay, more champions. Now, are they actually called champions, or are they always called elites? Because as far as I remember, I could be dead crazy about it. Maybe it was just my own lingo, but I'm pretty sure when you find the 3 enemies, they're champions, and then when you find a monster on its own, it's just called an elite. Like when it generates on its own and it's particularly powerful. Apocalypse, what? Living Lightning, that's the one where, yeah, I know that one. You conjure a lightning character that kind of walks forward. I had that on my other mage character. Then there is also Ray of Frost, which has Snow Blast. Enemies hit by Ray of Frost take increased cold damage, 15% for 4 seconds. That's not bad. Potentially you could end up stacking that with a bunch of our abilities, but now we could end up potentially building towards a cold character. Stretch time. Time is sped up for all allies standing in the bubble, increasing their attack speed. Now, attack speed, this is where it's very important. Attack speed does not necessarily help us so much. Because most of our abilities are on a cooldown. Of course, it would end up working for certain abilities for sure, but this is more for allies because, like, think of the barbarian going to town super duper quick and stuff like that, you know? Apocalypse, increase the area of effect, and it also turns into fire damage. Okay, I want to see what that looks like. Ooh, well, that's pretty cool, but I still like my Fire Hydra best. Fire Hydra never leave Fire Hydra. Fire Hydra OP. Yeah! I don't know which one of them's hurting me so much. Was there secretly a monster boss in there and I didn't notice? I don't think so. Those guys can conjure whatever they want. What are they conjuring? Are they conjuring babies? Yeah, I think they were making weird baby monsters. Those dumb big things. I see, so these are the equivalent. Okay. So they're the equivalent to the summoners from chapter 1, just kind of like bigger and stronger. Yeah, alright, that's pretty neat. So will we end up getting the right pathway today? I don't know. Oh, we got a nice book. It's from that girl angel. You wanna be my girlfriend? I don't know what all of this mess was over here. It confused me for a minute and I didn't know what to say. It was a bunch of treasure chests that were just like dudes. I know that sounded weird, didn't it? All right, where's the way to go? Let me guess. I just missed it again, didn't I? Take that, Goro. What? Oh. Ew. So we ended up, we ended up going a crossroad way, which I'm fine with. Like, it's not like, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, folks. It's just more about, yeah, it's just more about, like, wanting to get, I'm just hoping that we end up having enough time to end up getting to Diablo, which I do think that we will anyways. I just am kind of saying. Also, I kind of teleported out of there on purpose and got everybody all on us because I wanted to get the aggro of everything, which would probably end up working out really, really well and be a lot of fun. That's a weird enemy type. Kill it. Ew. I like it. I like these creatures. That guy reminds me of a Gears of War monster for some weird reason, though. Yeesh. So many crossroads, so little time. JK, we got plenty of time. That guy hit us with all 4 of his arms. Or are they his legs? I think it's both. Alright, well. You guys are all gonna die. Just get into my weird time portal thing of death. Yeah! Dude, the mage is so beautiful. Like, I like the mage. Definitely still is my favorite class of this game, especially with its abilities and stuff. Next would probably end up being the Barb, actually. Barb's a lot of fun. Barb's a real cool character, man. But we're actually taking quite a bit of damage. I want to tank it. I want to tank it. Come on, give me a bit of a challenge for once. I know we could crank it to a harder difficulty. I've talked about why I won't do that. Let's warp out of here. Boy, oh boy. I think this might end up being the last floor, actually. So me rushing is definitely like I probably shouldn't be doing that because otherwise it's gonna be a shorter episode. Which that's fine too. But yeah, I think this might actually be the last floor, and then it's already Diablo. Ooh. Well, the map's finally pointing it to us. That's one thing that I love about this game. Very, very handy feature. When you start getting close enough to the objective, it just tells you where it is, you know? Aha! Yeah, so we're already gonna be on the final boss here, folks. The story, too, kind of implies that we're gonna be fighting this guy the whole time, and then suddenly it's like, oh, rip, JK, I'm on your side, fight Diablo. Which is a cool boss fight. Diablo is neato. Tyrael didn't do that, Diablo did. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go kill it and get some legendaries. Diablo's beautiful. It's a very, very cool boss for sure. Not really one of my favorites because I really liked Diablo 2's Diablo was actually my favorite. Diablo 1, it's still cool and everything, but Diablo 2 was definitely like a lot more epic than this. Granted, this is still very, very epic and it's got like all the cinematics and cutscenes and everything like that. But it's like, yeah, there's just something about it, you know? So this guy can end up being real trouble. However, we're taking a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh, we don't have our Templar with us. Well, rip me. No! I didn't want to get caught in that. Or is he taking us to the other dimension? Nope, he's not. He's just roaring in my face. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we gotta watch out for those, actually. Rip me. I forget. There used to be a bit of a strategy where you could get Diablo caught. I'm assuming that that has been patched already. Blah, 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 blah. This is why I don't like this fight. Loading screen in the middle of the battle. Not cool, man. Not cool. So now we are in the dark dimension for some strange reason, and it's pretty cool. We gotta fight a clone of ourselves. I don't think they end up having our same abilities. But either way, he's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Just die, evil version of me. Ugh, I'm a weakling! And then die Diablo as well. I'm saving my Archon for the final form. I'm saving it. No, I wanted to move. I'm not used to the cast time. You're hurting me. Does he summon more? He does. Huh. Or, well, I guess she does, because Diablo's like a chick in this one, right? Come on, dum-dum. Fight me. Bring it. I'm saving my arcane for your final form because I'm scared, man. No! I didn't mean to teleport, that was my bad. Ooh, he's got his own Hydra and it actually causes quite a bit of damage, and then he's dead. Because he's ugly. JK's really handsome because he looks just like us, except a shadow version, right? There you go. Bloop! Now we warp on out of here, go through another loading screen back to the same first fight again, and now suddenly, haha, I'm the same boss you just fought, but the arena's different, and I've got different abilities. Arcane! Brrr. Please stand in my orb of death. Please stand in my orb of death. You're not taking as much damage as you could be. Well, she's kind of hurting us. Kind of anyways, but not really that much. Hey, I don't think so. I don't think so, Buster. Well, now she's taking full damage. There we go. GG. And she's just got a bunch of extra health just to make it an even more dramatic battle. Make it feel like you're destroying more of her. If you end up taking even more of her chip damage health off of her like we're doing right now, you get better rare loot. Not really. It doesn't actually make any difference. It's just for coolness factor. Give me all that stuff. Give me all of it. Blah, 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 blah. No legendary? Where's my legendary, man? Yeah, there we go. I knew they would give us a guaranteed one at the end. They always do. So at least we got a bunch of yellows and got a legendary mace, which is the one that you always seem to get at Diablo. See if we ended up getting, this one doesn't have any experience, so who cares? What about this? We'll take a look at all of this stuff because otherwise we are actually done right now, folks, with Act 4. And then we're already going to be moving on to the expansion area. I totally thought we were going to end up being, max level by the time we got to this point. Granted, I wasn't killing every single enemy along the way. So, yeah, that's another reason why. Look at that armor. Jeez Louise. Hello, weird angel thing. What? Click OK to return to the main menu. Okay. Congratulations, you defeated Diablo 3. Now try it on a harder difficulty is what it normally says. But either way, thanks for watching, everybody. Next episode, we will be tackling the expansion. So I hope you all enjoyed up to this point. Hope you continue to enjoy it into the new area because while I had a lot of experience with the game up to this point, I have no experience with the expansion. I have, however, been reading up on it from time to time, so I kind of have an idea of a lot of the features that actually come with it, while not entirely, like I've avoided all spoilers when it comes to the campaign itself and even the final boss and the cutscenes and stuff. So normally through this part of the game, I was skipping the main like cinematic cutscenes, but keeping in all of the scenes where it kind of like is our character narrating the story, because those are shorter cutscenes and the other longer cutscenes are kind of just like very, very long to actually put into the full episode. But we may end up keeping the cutscenes no, actually, you know what? Speaking of which, we're not going to keep the cutscenes in the expansion. I will cut those out, but I myself will watch them and reference them, and mostly because you could just see all the cutscenes online. There's like, what, like 10, 20 minutes, if that, of all of the cutscenes in the game. But yeah, either way, I know it's a little bit cheap, but either way, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Sayonara, and stay epic.